Peace, loves. True 5-star, your life driver, your new elder, your wise counselor. Checking in as I check myself. Sitting here letting my car charge up and just having thoughts of how much I've evolved within the last few years, but also how much work I still have to do in the area of trust. It's hard to trust people when your earliest memories of trust was breached by the people you relied upon as a child, the experiences that were laid out for you in your most vulnerable state when you're a child. You're just really contemplating on how much our young lives play a part in our adult lives. The whole shadow work thing, the whole tapping into your younger self, that really is where the healing journey starts. It definitely starts at our root. I'm just considering how much my childhood, my earliest memories, still very much play a part in who I am today, how I love today, how I trust today, or lack thereof. My choices and who I allow to get close to me and who I allow to stay. My childhood has everything to do with that. How I'm triggered at times by certain behaviors. How and why I would allow certain behaviors to persist for a time before I finally wise up. Or childhood has everything to do with that. I was taught early by my childhood experiences. I'm adjusting now to more of a DMX approach. DMX gave us a great lesson, just as memorable as Maya Angelou's words. DMX said, trust a snake to be a snake. Trust people to be who they are. Are they trustworthy? Yes, they're trustworthy to be exactly who they have shown you that they are. Period. We make it difficult. And a lot of times that difficulty comes from, that complexity comes from our earliest established ground rules for relating with one another. Example, if your mother wasn't trustworthy, if your father wasn't trustworthy, great example. If your father didn't honor his word, if your father left you waiting for him to pick you up and never came, if your father gave you empty promises, if your father hurt your feelings time and time again, there's going to come a time when, as a full-blown adult, you're going to have to deal with that hurt, disappointment, rejection, pain, etc. that was probably swept under the rug or avoided when you were going through it as a child. We're not equipped as children to heal right then and there, to deal right then and there. So we suppress, we ignore, we avoid. A lot of times the adults don't even process those things with us. So we're just kind of left sweeping it into the shadows of ourselves. And then later in life, here comes those feelings surfacing in our adult life, in our adult relationships. As a full-grown woman, a man can disappoint you or not come when he said he was going to come, or do things that you know are unscrupulous or just not cool, just, corny behavior, and you know it, you feel it, you see it, your instinct and good senses and intuition tell you what's what. But for that very reason that you did not resolve the issues along the way, you now accept things that should never be accepted. But the good news is that's a chance for you to step your healing game up, dig deeper into the healing, make different decisions as far as who you allow to continue to show you who they are. It's not easy. It's easy to sit here and say that and lay out some framework for what we might need to do in order to work through it. But the work is work. And it takes a constant effort. It takes a constant reminder to yourself that you are in the middle of a healing journey. And so are other people. Because 9 times out of 10, those people that are letting you down and making you feel away are going through their own processes. Hurt people hurt people. Healing people heal through it. We do the work, feel the feelings, learn the lessons. It ain't easy, but it ain't impossible. Find your 1 or 2 that you know you can rely on to give you some good, straightforward feedback, and stay right there and work through it. Get down and dirty and work through it. I'm a healer that's still healing. Everything I don't know it all, but I am a wise counselor. And the wisest of us know that there is no end to this healing journey. It is a daily practice, though. It's an ongoing work. Peace, loves. True 5-star your life driver, your new elder, your wise counselor. Hit me up at truestsense@gmail.com if you want to talk about it. Peace.